on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
To throw, Cousins.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Cousins. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On third down, Cousins.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
2nd and 11 at the 41. Going right back to Akers.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Cousins to throw for it on 4th.
That is caught.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
But derailing that play from the start was Christian Harris. He got back there and stuck him for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off the play fake, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play fake. Cousins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Fourth down, Cousins. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Right back to Singletary on second down.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw it. Caught by Woods.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Hurry!
On 1st down, here's Stroud. Finds his man. It's John Mechie.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got it.
Now Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone.
There he goes, right side.
Kene Nwangwu.
Touchdown, Vikings. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return.
And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Stroud on third down now.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Again, it's Stroud.
And this one is incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Warriors 70.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And now they're in the hurry-up.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now here's Stroud on third down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Cousins.
Now inside the 25. He's going to have the first down and then some.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson.
56 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
3rd and 1, Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And quickly, they get to the line.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
This is caught. It's Woods. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Joseph on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Okay, break. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Play action. Stroud now. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Stroud to throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Airing it out deep for Woods. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
That is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible. 4th down, 4th and 7. 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 4th and 7.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Stroud looking to change the play.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Cousins.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's pumped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Don't know whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Well, plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Dameon Pierce
3-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And now off to the races, down the right side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Making the catch, this is the tight end, Oliver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 1st down. They'll give this to Akers running right.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Cam Akers,
28 yards.
and the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Finding Schultz.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.